Good morning, students. So let's continue with our partnership chapter. So let's go on to illustration 52. Ravi and Mohan were partners in a firm, sharing profit in the ratio 7:5. Their respective fixed capital were Ravi 10 lakh, Mohan 7 lakh. The partnership deed provided for the following. Interest on capital 12% per annum. Ravi's salary 6,000 per month, Mohan's salary 60,000 per year. The profit for the year ended 31/3/2019 was 5,04,000, which was distributed equally. Without providing for the above, pass an adjustment entry. So in this case, there is an omission of interest on capital and partner's salary, but there is also another mistake or error which has been done. The profit, that is 5,04,000, should be distributed in the ratio 7:5. But what have they done? They have distributed it equally. So again, there is a error in even sharing the profits. So let's start the problem and see how such kind of problems will be solved. So first we will be having a table showing adjustments. We have particulars. There are two partners, that is Ravi, Mohan, and the last column will be total. So the first thing we will be writing is what has been omitted. Interest on capital, that is a credit balance. So what will be the interest on capital? The capital of Ravi is 10 lakh and interest on capital is 12 lakh. So 10 lakh into 12 by 100, that is 1,20,000. And for Mohan it is 7 lakh into 12 by 100, that is 84,000. So the total is 2,04,000. Then we have salary, again credit. Ravi, it is 6,000 per month. So 6,000 into 12, 72,000. And Mohan, it is 60,000 per annum. So 72,000 plus 60,000, 1,32,000. Next, they have distributed the profit in the wrong ratio. So you will be writing profit remaining after allowing interest on capital and salary. So what is the profit which has been given in the problem? It is 5,04,000. What is interest on capital? We need to see the total of both interest on capital and salary. So it is 2,04,000 minus 1,32,000. So why are we calculating this part? Because they have given us profit before charging interest on capital and salary. But after we show the adjustment of interest on capital and salary, our profit amount will change. So how much is it? 1,68,000. So this 1,68,000 will be divided in the ratio 7:5. So 1,68,000 into 7 divided by 12, we get 98,000. Then 1,68,000 into 5 divided by 12, we get 70,000. Total is 1,68,000. So we add all the three, 1,20,000 plus 72,000 plus 98,000. We get 2,90,000. For Mohan we get 2,14,000 and total we get 5,04,000. So this is the net amount which should have been received. From this we need to deduct profit already distributed. So they had distributed the profit in the ratio 1:1. So 5,04,000 into 1 by 2, 2,52,000, 52,000. That is 5,04,000. So what is the net effect we get? 2,90,000 minus 2,52,000. We get 38,000. It is a credit balance. 2,14,000 minus 2,52,000. We get 38,000, which is our debit balance. So this will be the net effect. So when they have distributed the profit in the wrong ratio, first, what and all would you be writing? We will be writing what is omitted, that is interest on capital and salary. Then the next step is we will calculate the profit which will be remaining after charging whatever has been omitted. Whatever answer we get, we will be distributing it in the ratio which has been given in the problem, that is 7:5. So we get the net amount which the partner had to actually receive. But in the problem they had given us that profit 5,04,000 is distributed equally. So again there was an error. So that error we will deduct and get the net effect. Next we will be writing a rectifying journal entry. We have date, particulars, LF, debit and credit. So what will be the date? 1/4/2019. What is debited? Mohan's current account was debited. Why current account? Because it is fixed capital. To Ravi's current account. So 38,000 debit, 38,000 credit. Narration will be adjustment for interest on capital, salary and wrong distribution of profit. After the problem, write down the note. Remaining profit will have to be calculated when profit has already been distributed in the wrong profit sharing ratio. So in this problem, the reason we are calculating the remaining profit is because there is already a distribution of profit in the wrong ratio. In the previous problem, there was just an omission of certain entries, but the profit was distributed in a right way. Let's see one more problem of this kind. Illustration 53. X, Y and Z were partners in the firm. On 1st April, their capital stood at 6 lakh, 4 lakh, 2 lakh. As per provisions of partnership deed, Y was entitled for commission of 12,000 per annum. X was entitled for salary of 1,200 per month. Partners were entitled to interest on capital at 8% per annum. Profits were to be shared in the ratio of capital. Net profit for the year was 4,22,400, which was distributed equally without taking into consideration the above provisions. Show the working clearly. Pass necessary adjustment entry for the above. So profits were shared in the ratio of capital. Capital is 6 lakh, 4 lakh, 2 lakh. So it will be 6:4:2 or 3:2:1. The profits had to be distributed in the ratio 3:2:1, but again they were distributed in the wrong way, that is equally. So the first thing we will have is table showing adjustments. We have particulars. We have 3 partners, that is X, Y, Z and total. So first thing we will be writing, what is the first point? Commission to Y. How much is it? Firstly, it is a credit balance. 12,000. So the total will be 12,000. Then we have next point. Then the next point we have salary to X. Again credit 1,200 per month. So 1,200 into 12, 14,400. Total we get 14,400. Next we have interest on capital. Again credit 6 lakh into 8 by 100. We get 48,000. Next 4 lakh into 8 by 100, 32,000. 2 lakh into 8 by 100, 16,000. So our total will be 96,000. Next step is profit remaining after charging commission, salary and interest on capital. So what is the profit amount they have given us? 4,22,400 minus commission is 12,000, salary 14,400, interest on capital 96,000. How much do we get? 3 lakh. So 3 lakh in the ratio 3:2:1. So we get 3 lakh into 3 by 6, 1,50,000. 3 lakh into 2 by 6, 1 lakh. 3 lakh into 1 by 6, 50,000. So total we get 3 lakh. How much do we get? 14,400 plus 48,000 plus 1,50,000. 2,12,400. For Y it is 1,44,000. For Z it is 66,000. And the total will be 4,22,400. So this will be our net amount which should have been received. So this will be credit, then less profit already distributed. So how was the profit already distributed? 1:1:1. So 4,22,400 into 1 by 3, we get 1,40,800, 1,40,800, 1,40,800. Total will be 4,22,400. And last, whatever answer we get will be our net effect. 2,12,400 minus 1,40,800, 71,600 credit. 1,44,000 minus 1,40,800, 3,200 credit. 66,000 minus 1,40,800, 74,800 debit. Again, for your information, how did we get this credit and debit? Whenever you find out the answer for this, whichever is more will be written as credit or debit. In case of X, 2,12,400 is more. It is a credit balance. In case of Y also it's the same. But in case of Z, our debit balance is more, that is 1,40,800. Next we will be having rectifying journal entry. We have date, particulars, LF, debit, credit. So the date will be 1/4/2019. First we have is, so what is debit? So what is debit? Z's capital account debited to X capital account twice capital account. So what is the balance of Z? 74,800. For X it is 71,600 and for Y it is 3,200. So what is the narration? Adjustment for commission, salary, interest on capital and wrong distribution of profit. So clear? This is how we work out the problem when the profit has been distributed in a wrong way. So that's all for today. We shall continue the remaining sums in the next class. Thank you.